What's going on, everyone? Gamster coming at you for a brand new game prediction video today. We are going to be talking about the legendary Crash Bandicoot himself. Now, anyone did not play that game, I really do suggest you go play it. It was an amazing game. It's a great franchise. We're getting a remaster on PS4 very soon. I think in June, I believe it was now, unless they change the date. I grew up playing Crash. I love playing Crash. Anyone does not know what Crash is, I'll give you a brief description. It is a Bandicoot. He gets created by someone by the name of Dr. Cortez. He is creating animal monsters, and Crash is one of the experiments that goes wrong. Crash escapes, and he goes through an entire trial of going against enemies to save his Bandicoot girlfriend. And then it goes further on in the story. There's more villains involved. There's more allies, and it's just a really fun, goofy game. And they're remastering all three of the first three, which is going to be again on PS4. I'm super excited for this. Again, this is my childhood. This is my childhood. This is a great details of Crash, because Crash, I played that all the time when I was a kid. I literally would go hours on hours on hours of playing it. So if anyone was like me, then you really do understand it. It's just a lot of fun. He has great powers. He has a quirky attitude. He's a lot of fun. He spins, he jumps, he runs fast, and he's just a really cool character. And even though he did not talk at all, he spoke in his own way. And Crash was a hero among the PlayStation franchise. Anyone that does not know that, hopefully you do. And it was amongst the others like Spyro, Sly, Jack and Dexter, and all them. And this was the first 3D type of video game that was ever done, and this really shook the franchise of like Sonic, as well as Mario and all those others, man. And Crash really became an icon for PlayStation, even though he was not the official icon for PlayStation. And it took a very long time for Crash to get his respect, and when he finally did get his respect, he started going out of spotlight. He was getting borrowed off different companies, kept bouncing to different companies. We had a whole bunch of other games. Now, they weren't as good as the very first games, but I digress. But I really am happy that PlayStation finally went back to its roots. It's going, bringing a character that the community loves, that I love very much, that we are finally going to be able to play soon. And that it was just, it's history, man. It's history of being a gamer. It's history of myself coming home from school, playing that game, enjoying it, hearing the words booga booga, and hearing, you know, Cortex and Tiny and Coco and of course Crash, and just all those memorable moments, man, of even when you got to play when you were underwater, when you're on a bike, when you're on the tiger, the polar bear, when you're running away from the boulders, everything. It's just fun when you're a kid, man. It's really just, I don't know how to describe it other than it's so much fun. I mean, some of it's kind of dorky, I will admit, but it's dorky funny, man, because it's just a great game. And whether you're a kid, a teen, adult, or whatever, you're going to enjoy it because it's so much fun. So you have great weapons that sometimes you get throughout the game. You get jetpacks, you go into space, you can go on different quests, you gotta get crystals with them, like I think the second game, and then the third game, of course. And Cortex is always going to be the main villain. Anyone knows that Cortex is going to be the main villain, all the ones he created. Then you get Uka Uka, which is the evil twin brother of Aku Aku, which is the guardian of Crash Bandicoot, as well as his sister Coco, and then others along the line. And you just go through this great adventure, and it's really fun because, you know, as a kid, I really did not understand what the background was until I really got older, and then I just became so much in love with the franchise. And it was just a lot of fun, and I really don't know how else to describe it other than it was fun, quirky, funny, great action, great adventure. It wasn't the best graphics at that time, but you gotta think it was on PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, but I still played the hell out of it. So the graphics now are going to be amazing. The graphics now look incredible. The gameplay looks incredible. It's just like how I remember. It sounds like I remember. It looks like I remember, but just upgraded graphics. So I'm super happy about that. I am just really excited to have Crash back. The graphics again look amazing. It took Naughty Dog or Sony to literally go, okay, we are bringing back Crash Bandicoot, so here you guys go. You know, and that was a great thing I think PlayStation did, because it took them a very long time to finally get their rights back to Crash Bandicoot. It took them a very long time to finally go, okay, our fans want this, and they deserve it. And Naughty Dog, you know, they've done a lot of great games. They've done that. They've done Jack and Dexter. They've done Uncharted, and many other games. And I think that it finally came time to do a remaster of Crash Bandicoot, and it finally happened. And now we're finally going to get it. So I really do hope and pray you guys go check it out, man, because I'm definitely going to buy it. I'm not gonna rent it. I'm not gonna play it a couple times. I'm literally gonna buy this sucker. I may just, if they do a collector's edition, I may get the collector's edition, because that has how much of a Crash fan I am. If I get a little figurine of a Crash Bandicoot, that's gonna be badass. I hope that they do that, because I will definitely buy the freaking entire collector's edition just so I could have that as a collection item. That would be probably my first collection item. And honestly, I think it'd be great, because Crash is the main thing that got me into video games. And that's the reason why I love Crash to begin with, because Crash was the first game that got me into playing video games, to introduce me to the video game world. Was the first character that became my favorite character in video games, as well as anything. And Crash really opened up that world to me. And I think that as an artist, as a gamer, and as a person, I really connected to Crash, and just I really connected to other games that kind of led me, that Crash kind of opened its world to me, because then it was that, and then Spyro, and then Sly, and then Jack and Dexter, and then Ratchet and Clank, and then a whole bunch of others along the line. But Crash was always the launch for me becoming a gamer, and that was something I will never forget. I really do owe it to Naughty Dog. I did have someone teach me how to play. I do thank that person, and I really don't want to diverge into that, but I love Crash. Crash is something of my childhood. It's because of my origin of who I am as a gamer, an artist, and as a person, like I just said. And if anyone does not understand that, and especially if you're a 90s kid, then you would understand that, because that's when the greatest games was coming out. When Crash was out, when Spyro was out, when Jack and Dexter was going to be coming out later on in the year, and then Sly Cooper and all them, man. It was just a great time to have a PS2 and a PS1. So, nevertheless, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, smash that like button, as well as subscribe to the channel if you're new. Likes and dislikes are always appreciated, nevertheless. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below what you think, as well as are you excited about it? Also, all my links will be down in the description below, as normal. Go check them out. Go check out Gamster Interviews, aka Gamster World. I'm always posting on there. I'm always doing videos like I am for you guys. Again, all my game predictions / reviews are here. All my movie prediction reviews are here too, as well as other things. So I hope you guys are having a great day nevertheless, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.